Good afternoon. This is Akashvani, and I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar launches Hamara Samvidhan, Hamara Samman campaign of the Ministry of Law and Justice. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to meet Tableaux artists, National Cadet Corps cadets, National Service Scheme volunteers in New Delhi today. Nation celebrates National Girl Child Day today. Prime Minister hails the indomitable spirit and accomplishments of a girl child. US and UK conduct fresh joint air strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen. And India's Rohan Bopanna becomes the oldest player to hold number one spot in men's doubles tennis. And now the news in detail. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar today launched the Hamara Samvidhan, Hamara Samman campaign of the Ministry of Law and Justice in New Delhi to commemorate the 75th year of India as a republic. Speaking on the occasion, he said the nation is remembering the heroes, those who were forgotten. He said the countrymen have rediscovered Bharat.
Our heroes of freedom, the list is long, but our boys and girls came to know as if it was in single digit. We have rediscovered our Bharat emotively, nationally, and we have Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, 15th November, Birsa Munda. Look at the way we have put our Bharat on global platform. Yoga is something which we had in us for thousands of years. But gratitude to the Indian Prime Minister of a country that is home to 1/6 of humanity.
The Vice President said the nation has become the fifth largest economy and it will be the third largest economy soon. He said the entire world looks up to Bharat. The Vice President added the people of the country are very talented and nothing is impossible for them. During the event, Nyay Setu was launched, which is a significant and transformative step that aims to extend and expand the reach of legal services till the last mile. Some of the themes to be covered during the campaign include Sabko Nyay Har Ghar Nyay, Nav Bharat Nav Sankalp and Vidhi Jagriti Abhiyan. In his address, Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal said the aim of the initiatives launched today is access to justice for all citizens, especially for those who have been left out. He said the Indian Constitution has all the solutions. The minister added it is the Constitution due to which social evil like triple talaq have been removed and Article 370 was abrogated. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will meet the Tableaux artists, National Cadet Corps cadets and National Service Scheme volunteers at his residence in New Delhi today. The Prime Minister Modi will also meet the Youth Exchange Program cadets from 25 countries and tribal guests of the Republic Day celebrations. This year's Republic Day program will be women-centric and the motto is Viksit Bharat. A total of 26 tableaux will participate in the Republic Day parade at Kartavya Path in the national capital. 16 tableaux from states and UTs and 10 from ministries, departments and organizations will roll down the Kartavya Path. Defense Research and Development Organization will showcase various critical systems and technologies during this year's Republic Day parade. The DRDO tableau is based on the theme Women Power in Protecting the Nation by providing the defense shield in all 5 dimensions, namely land, air, sea, cyber and space. Scientist Sunita Devi Jaina will be the contingent commander. The tableau displays man-portable anti-tank guided missile, anti-satellite missile and Agni 5 missile. It also displays very short-range air defense system, naval anti-ship missile, anti-tank guided missile Helena, quick reaction surface-to-air missile Astra, light combat aircraft Tejas, Uttam, active electronically scanned array radar, advanced electronic warfare system Shakti, cybersecurity systems, command control systems and the semiconductor fabrication facility. In view of the Republic Day celebrations in Delhi, Haryana has banned the entry of heavy vehicles on National Highway 44 on 25th of January to avoid heavy rush and jams. The orders will be implemented from 7 p.m. onwards tomorrow. Sonipat Police Administration has issued instructions to the in charge of all police stations, police pickets and traffic police. The drivers of heavy vehicles will not stop their vehicles on the sides of highway and opt for alternative routes set up by the police administration. The Indian Air Force IAF conducted exercise Desert Night along with French Air and Space Force and United Arab Emirates Air Force over the Arabian Sea yesterday. According to the Defence Ministry, the IAF contingent comprised of Sukhoi 30 MKI, MiG-29, Jaguar, AWACS, C-130J and air-to-air refueler aircraft. The French participation included the Rafale fighter aircraft and a multi-role tanker transport, while the UAE Air Force fielded the F-16. The ministry said that the main focus of exercise Desert Night was on enhancing synergy and interoperability between the three air forces. The interactions during the exercise facilitated the exchange of operational knowledge, experiences and best practices amongst the participants. The ministry further added that such exercises are indicative of the growing diplomatic and military interactions in the region, apart from showcasing the prowess of the Indian Air Force. The DGCA, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, has conducted highest oversight measures in the last year to enhance safety standards in the aviation industry. According to the DGCA, it conducted a staggering 5,745 surveillances during the last year, which is an all-time high. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The nation is celebrating National Girl Child Day today. The day is celebrated every year on the 24th of January. It is aimed to provide support and opportunities to the girls of the country. It also aims towards promoting awareness about the rights of the girl child and to increase awareness on the importance of girls' education, their health and nutrition. We have a report.
During the last 10 years, the government has taken several steps to improve the conditions of girls as well as the sex ratio. The government has started several campaigns and programs to uplift girls, including Save the Girl Child, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana and CBSE Udan scheme. Along with these, measures have been taken to provide free or subsidized education to girl child and ensure reservation for women in colleges. To mark National Girl Child Day, the Ministry of Women and Child Development is conducting a 5-day special campaign this year. Community sensitization programs like workshops on menstrual hygiene are being held with the distribution of hygiene kits. Special emphasis is being laid on plantation drives, which denotes the importance of a girl child. Arpita Chaudhary, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hailed the indomitable spirit and accomplishments of a girl child. In a social media post, the Prime Minister said, "Everyone recognizes the rich potential of every girl child in all the sectors." Prime Minister Modi further added that every girl child is a change maker who makes the nation and society better. The Prime Minister said that over the last decade, the government has been making many efforts to build a nation where every girl child has the opportunity to learn, grow and thrive. A sea of devotees continue to throng Ayodhya to have darshan of Ram Lalla on the second consecutive day today. Since early morning, a large number of devotees gathered outside the main gates of the Ram temple. Around 5 lakh devotees offered prayers yesterday in the newly built temple. UPDG Law and Order Prashant Kumar told media that an improved crowd control measures have been put in place and dedicated queue channels have been made to ensure that devotees do not face any inconvenience. He said around 8,000 police personnel are present in and around the temple. He also urged the devotees to stay patient.
अयोध्या में कल और आज की व्यवस्था सिर्फ इतना परिवर्तन है कि क्यू प्रॉपर तरीके से हम लोग ने बना दिया है। उसके लिए डेडिकेटेड चैनल बन गए हैं जिससे लोग जा रहे हैं एक तरफ से दूसरी तरफ से निकल रहे हैं। बेहतर क्राउड कंट्रोल करके हम लोग व्यवस्थाओं को और बेहतर सुनियोजित तरीके से चला रहे हैं जिससे कि दर्शनार्थियों को कोई किसी तरह का कोई कष्ट ना हो। सभी लोग संयम बरतें, सबको दर्शन होंगे। दर्शन के फ्लेक्सिबल टाइमिंग है, 14-15 घंटे का दर्शन की अवधि है, तो उसमें सभी लोग दर्शन कर रहे हैं।
Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is going on in full swing with massive public participation in the state of Andra Pradesh. So far, nearly 50 lakh people have participated in the yatra. And around 70,000 beneficiaries have shared their success stories. More on this from our correspondent.
Huge response is being received for Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra from farming fraternity across the state of Andhra Pradesh. Farmers in the state are being benefited by various central government schemes. As part of the yatra, government officials are reaching out to the farmers and explaining about the various schemes extended to them by the central government. As a result, more than 54,000 new beneficiaries have been enrolled for PM Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme and around 17,000 new Kisan credit cards were distributed. Awareness programs are being organized to the farmers on modern farming techniques, and as part of this, around 10,000 drone demonstrations and soil health card demonstrations have been made in the state. With the motive to encourage the farmers towards natural farming, more than 10,000 interaction programs with the farmers practicing natural farming across the state have been conducted. Speaking to Akashvani News, Sandeep Pati, a farmer from Nellore district in Andhra Pradesh, expressed happiness and thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the support extended to him under PM Kisan scheme.
I am Sandeep Pati and I belong to Pajala village of Nellore district in Andhra Pradesh. From past several years, I have been receiving financial support of 6,000 rupees in 3 installments under PM Kisan scheme every year. This amount is very helpful for me in the time of need, and I have been using the amount for the productive investment in agriculture activities. I heartily thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for supporting the farmers.
Allu Murali, Akashvani News, Vijayawada.
Union Minister for Shipping, Ports and Waterways, Sarbanand Sonowal, has said that India will focus on developing and ensuring seamless maritime trade in the Eastern Maritime Corridor with Russia. Interacting with the media on the sidelines of the Indo-Russia workshop on operationalization of the Maritime Corridor at Chennai today, the minister said that India is competent enough to handle any kind of challenges. In some international news, the US and UK have conducted a fresh series of joint air strikes against the Houthi targets in Yemen. The strikes were carried out with the support from Australia, Bahrain, Canada and the Netherlands. These strikes were against 8 Houthi targets in response to the Houthis' continued attacks against international and commercial shipping as well as naval vessels transiting the Red Sea. Speaking to Akashvani News correspondent, former diplomat Shilkant Sharma opined, as Houthis step up their attack against commercial vessels, India is also looking at the unfolding situation closely and will take appropriate measures.
What's happening in the Red Sea is of intimate concern to India. Our foreign trade passes through in a big measure there, west in the Red Sea littoral area. We have Indians living there, Indian diaspora. So if situation there goes from bad to worse, we are affected. That's the reason why we are monitoring. This is how Ministry of External Affairs expressed its concern. And on the specific question about the attack on the Indian shipping or ships where the Indian sailors were involved, we have taken action. So it is this, constant vigilance and readiness to act or to safeguard our interests. That seems to be the main approach.
In some sports news, Indian tennis sensation Rohan Bopanna became the oldest player to hold the number 1 men's doubles ranking. The 43-year-old ace player, alongside Australia's Matthew Ebden, defeated the Argentine pair Maximo Gonzalez and Andres Molteni in straight sets 6-4, 7-6 in the 2024 Australian Open quarterfinals. The second-seeded Indo-Australian duo will face the unseeded Tomasz Makach and Chi Chen Chang in the Australian Open semi-finals. In the Khelo India Games men's artistic gymnastics, Aryan Davde from Maharashtra stood first, followed by Pranav Mishra from Uttar Pradesh and Krish Gupta from Madhya Pradesh taking the third place in the parallel bars event. In FIH Hockey's Women's World Cup, India defeated Poland by 5-4 in Muscat, Oman today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar launches Hamara Samvidhan, Hamara Samman campaign of the Ministry of Law and Justice. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to meet Tableaux artists, National Cadet Corps cadets, National Service Scheme volunteers in New Delhi today. Nation celebrates National Girl Child Day today. Prime Minister hails the indomitable spirit and accomplishments of a girl child. US and UK conduct fresh joint air strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen, and India's Rohan Bopanna becomes the oldest player to hold number 1 spot in men's doubles tennis. And with that, we end the midday news.
नमस्कार, दोपहर समाचार